Count Keolar, first of all, I just want to say, not just to the lovely people in Kerry who sadly lost their lives, whether they were pedestrians, cyclists, or people in motor cars. I just want to say, because I would always do it in a debate like this, we have to recognise those families who are torn asunder because of losing their loved relatives on the roads in whatever way it happened. And we just want to say we're really thinking of those people when we're having this debate. And whatever our angle on this debate is, and on what is being proposed, we're thinking of those people at this time, and the people who will get a call tonight and tomorrow night and every other night, and when it'll come to their door. And we really have to think of those people, to the Gardaí, to the firemen, to the doctors, the nurses, and the people, the council personnel who have to go out and deal with those situations, maybe sometimes on a bad, wet winter's night. And we just want to think of those people as well, our emergency personnel who we are forever indebted to because of their jobs. I'm very disappointed, Minister. I'm glad you're here, of course, but I'm terribly disappointed in Minister Eamon Ryan. And it's not kicking a person, you know, just because they're not here or some nonsense like that. But my goodness, would somebody ever just tell him that he is the Minister for Roads and Transportation? He's the only Minister for Roads that actually hates building roads. He's the only Minister for Roads that doesn't like roads. He thinks he'd rather have us walk along, you know, inside the ditch rather than actually being out on a road. And it's totally crazy to think that he wouldn't be here for this massive piece of legislation. I didn't interrupt you, sir, and I'd like for you to keep your mouth shut and have your manners as well, maybe. I wouldn't dare go interrupt you because I was brought up with a thing called manners. Now, what I would say is it is disgraceful that he's not here tonight and that it's not important enough for his agenda to be here tonight. But I would say that I'm totally opposed to what is being proposed, and I'm being backed up by people like Transport Infrastructure Ireland, who did conduct an independent survey on the implications of reducing speed. Now, the government are hiding this fact. They're saying it will increase deaths on our roads, and furthermore, they're saying it will cost 3.8 billion to reduce the speed limit. I think that's a message that should go out very strongly from here tonight. If he'll get his way in doing this, he'll increase deaths on our roads and he'll cost us 3.8 million over a 30-year period. That is, and that's not me saying that, that's Transport Infrastructure Ireland saying it. Maybe you'd like to disagree, maybe you disagree with this report, maybe that's why the government are burying the report. But what I want to see you doing is not a knee-jerk headline reaction, like reducing the speed limit and driving people demented on our roads by doing so. I'd like for you to do the practical, the ordinary things that we've been asking for a long time to do. Cut the hedges on the roads, shoot the deer that are meandering onto our roads, take the water off our roads, make our roads safer to travel. I know for a fact on a daily basis that Johnny, Mara and Jackie Healy-Rae, the Healy-Rae councillors and Kerry County Council, are continuously highlighting the accident black spots that we have in north, east, south, west and mid-Kerry. And these are the problems that we need to be tackled. And if you tackle those, you'll make our roads safer. It's not telling people that if they're doing 80, they should be doing 60, or if they're doing 100, they should be doing 80. It's totally crazy what you're actually doing. And it's going to lead to driver frustration, and it's going to make our roads more dangerous. And that's being backed up in reports that you're burying and that you're ignoring.